Hello everybody and welcome to today's live stream. Today's live stream is a really exciting one. We're going to kind of be talking all about Earth Day, which is a topic that I hold near and dear to my heart. So it's going to be a really good one. So make sure you stay tuned. Before we get started, I have a couple quick reminders for all of you at home. The first one is to follow us, the most important reminder. You'll get alerted every time that we go live, and we have quite a few live stream segments throughout the season, kind of the outdoor patio season. So make sure you follow us, and you also get alerted when things go on deal, which I love a bargain, so definitely do that. And then the second reminder is that you can shop anything that we're featuring today directly below, or I think on mobile it's on the side, one of those places, but very convenient if you see something that you like. And we have a lot of great finds today, not only from Arden, but a couple other really great brands. So you'll definitely wanna be shopping today's segment. And then my last reminder is that if you have any questions or comments or wanna say hi, definitely just drop those in the chat and we'll respond directly to you there. But that is it for my reminders. So without further ado, I want to introduce my very special guest today. This is Amanda.
Hello.
Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited to have you. Amanda, do you want to tell all of our lovely viewers out there a little bit about yourself and maybe why I asked you to be today's special guest?
Yes, so I'm a marketing manager here at Arden, so I'm pretty knowledgeable about our products, but I also love the planet, I love gardening, I spend a lot of time outside, and I raise chickens.
Yes, Amanda and I actually have that in common. I feel like we've bonded over our chicken parenting.
For sure.
I'm a chicken mom too, and we actually have some great products for homesteaders to come a bit later, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And Amanda, again, I think you are the perfect person to help me host today's segment because we're talking all about Earth Day finds for your home, your garden, your patio, and then we'll end by talking about some kind of eco-friendly finds for your pets, which is really cool. Some great sustainable items, and we'll get into kind of what makes each of the products we feature today so sustainable. But also we have some other items that are kind of great for just getting outside and enjoying the beauty of the outdoors, which
Heck yeah.
I think is the kind of theme of Earth Day.
Yes, I'm so excited for nice weather.
Absolutely, me too. Amanda and I are coming to you live here from Michigan. We've had, a couple months of cold and snow, so
It's Michigan.
It's Michigan, what do you expect? But we're excited to be outside, kind of enjoying our patio. And a lot of you out there probably feel the same. Maybe you're getting your patio furniture out for the year and kind of taking inventory of everything, and you might realize that your outdoor cushions are unfortunately looking a little rough.
That happens.
It does happen.
It's a long winter.
They get a little crusty, dusty. You might get some critters in there and think that, you need to refresh your patio set a little bit. So we are here to help you. So today we brought some cushions that, in my opinion, are not only gorgeous, but they're also sustainable. So again, I asked Amanda here for a reason, and it's partially because she is an expert in all things EarthFiber. So Amanda, do you want to tell all of our viewers at home a little bit about our EarthFiber cushions and what makes them kind of so special?
Definitely. So EarthFiber is really exciting. It's our newest offering that's focused on creating a more sustainable product. These cushions are actually made from responsibly sourced bamboo fibers that we blend with polyester, and they create a really durable but soft and safe cushion.
I love that it's plant-based. I think that's so cool and unique. And I've heard that it's also skin safe, correct?
Yes, that's very true. So traditionally, stain-resistant fabrics would feature a C6 treatment, which contains a lot of harmful chemicals that seep into waterways and they stay into our environment forever. So this fabric actually is a PFAS-free C0 stain-resistant treatment fabric. It's made from hydrogen, so it's a lot more safe, and it's really great for our families and the planet. So
I love
exciting.
that. Thank you for the chemistry lesson.
A little bit. I tried to keep it.
No, you
right.
kept it very easy to understand. So I love that.
It can be technical.
Yeah. But that's amazing. And one of the things that you kind of briefly mentioned before that I love about EarthFiber is just kind of how soft it is.
Totally.
It feels like the softest outdoor fabric that I've ever touched, but still super durable. So I love that. You get that water and fade resistance that you kind of mentioned a little bit there.
Yeah, totally. It's really amazing. And the best part is that they're really easy to clean. So if for whatever reason you have a little stain on them, you just get some soapy water and spot clean as needed.
I love convenience. So EarthFiber comes in several colors. The one that I am kind of sitting modeling today is my favorite personally. This is our sage green. We did a segment earlier this season all about outdoor trends, and I think natural greens were one of the trends that we are kind of calling out as one of the biggest of the year. Green is here and it's here to stay, and I love kind of this neutrally sage color. Definitely screams Earth Day.
I agree.
And I am on our Love Seat cushion currently, and we're going to talk about our deep seat, which Amanda's modeling in a second. We're kind of best known for our deep seats, but our Love Seat style is one that's newer to us. But there really aren't a lot of Love Seat cushions.
No, it's very unique, and it's something that a lot of people need.
Exactly.
So it's a great place to find them.
Yeah, so if you have a settee or an outdoor Love Seat and need a cushion for it, try EarthFiber.
There you go.
Yeah. So why don't you tell everybody at home what you're sitting on?
Yeah, so this beauty is the sapphire blue paisley pattern, and I think it's my favorite. I love it. It's very earthy.
Yeah.
Fits the theme
Yes.
for today. It's a beautifully designed pattern, so it's got blues and greens and a little bit of teal in there.
Yeah.
It's really, really gorgeous.
I love
outside.
that one too. Sapphire and blue are a huge color for us.
Definitely.
I think this is such kind of a fun, updated way to do it. And another trend that we're calling out for the year is aquatic teals. So I think that's kind of a fun way to
Very
do that
much
too.
so, yes.
It's very like painterly and artistic, and it almost reminds me of waves, which I think we might have done on purpose.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe,
It
yeah.
makes you feel nice. It's really pretty.
Again, very on brand for Earth Day.
Yes, for sure.
So we did bring a couple of other colors in today too that I'm excited to talk about. We talked about love seats, we talked about deep seats, but I want to shift gears for a minute and talk about dining cushions. So without further ado, here's my other special guest. This is Brooks. Thank you, Brooks. So shifting gears for a minute, talking about dining cushions. So this is our high back dining chair cushion. It's a 20 by 20 size, but we did design everything with universal fit in mind. So it's gonna fit the majority of like your standard outdoor dining chairs. I think this one is great for a more traditional kind of high back chair, and there really aren't a lot of like true high back dining chair cushions on the market right now, so we're kind of unique in that sense. But this one, I love that it gives you a little bit more back support as you're sitting, and this pattern.
It's fun.
It is show-stopping.
So fun.
It's so vibrant on camera, I'm sure, but in person, it's, I think, even more vibrant. This is our Luau Red Tropical. I love this one. Another trend that we're kind of talking about is this shift from more like minimalistic patterns to this idea of maximalism and bold pattern on your patio, which I'm a huge fan of. Allows you to kind of show your personality. And fun fact, Amanda, there are some hidden fruits in here. There's little hidden pineapples in here, which I think is kind of fun. And
They're so fun. And
Yeah.
did you know that pineapples mean welcome?
I did not.
To your home?
But thank you for teaching me something
What a
new.
nice way to welcome guests.
To welcome guests to your patio.
outside. I mean, hello.
I love it.
I have one I want to show you.
Okay.
I'm going to get up and I'm going to change out this deep seat set.
This next pattern I think is, I don't know if I like the green or this one better. It's
I know,
close.
it's really hard to choose. So this is our navy blue King Palm. And I mean,
It's stunning.
it's gorgeous,
Yeah.
right? We were just talking about how blues are so beautiful on the patio, and this one is definitely inspired by nature.
Yeah.
Can you
You'll-
guess what plant this is?
I'm gonna guess a king palm, just like
Possibly a king palm.
Yes, I love it. But I do love, I think it's so smart that, you know, we incorporated kind of trend and inspiration
Definitely.
from the natural world into this line, which I think makes it so special. And blue, kind of sapphire blue, has always been a huge color for us, so I think
Beautiful.
this is a really kind of fun, updated way to do that too.
Very, very fun. You
So-
get a little pattern, a little blue.
A little pattern, a little
it's
pizzazz.
everything.
So a lot of great options in EarthFiber. We could only bring a couple today, but we do have the full assortment on our Amazon storefront. We have 4 different styles that our EarthFiber cushions come in and 8 colors and patterns. So there's a lot of different options for whatever you like. And so I think that does it for kind of our cushion segment. We're gonna take a quick break and watch a video, and then we'll be right back to talk about some more eco-friendly lawn and garden finds. So stay tuned. Okay, we are back and we talked all about our favorite sustainable outdoor cushions, but I do want to talk about another great eco-friendly product specifically for your lawn. So Amanda, what do we have here?
This is the Pennington Smart Patch Grass Seed. We have 4 different varieties we're going to talk about today in just a minute.
I love it. So Smart Patch does kind of exactly what the name says it does. It helps repair bare spots in your lawn.
It's also super easy to use, and it's pre-mixed. So you have your seed, fertilizer, and mulch all in one. So you can tackle your whole project with just this container right here.
I love the convenience of that. I feel like if you're like me and you're doing a project like that, you always forget something, and then I'm making last minute trips to Home Depot. So I love that we have all the bases kind of covered in one product.
Yes, it's definitely amazing.
And here's your fun science fact for the day. This is cool. This product includes microbes to store and repair soil damaged by pet urine. So if you're like me, you're a pet parent, you might have little yellow spots all throughout your lawn. So this kind of helps take care of those and make your lawn beautiful again.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
Something I really love about this grass seed is that it's actually got a water-soluble tackifier that prevents the seed from washing away during heavy rain. So if you have a hilled property and you need to put some grass seed down, this is what you need.
I love that because I can't think of anything worse than spending a whole day planting your grass seed only for a big rain to wash
all
away
the
all
money
your work.
too, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so disappointing.
And one thing that's really cool about this too is actually guaranteed to grow. I love a guarantee. So for those out there that might not think you have a green thumb, this is a great product for you. And this is the coolest part, in my opinion. The mulch actually changes color when it's too dry, so it indicates that it's time to water it again. So again, if you don't have a green thumb, this product makes it very easy for you to. Exactly.
Yeah. That's an amazing quality. And today's segment is all about sustainability, as you know. So I want to highlight the most important part too. This is made from 98% biodegradable ingredients and renewable resources.
I love it. It really is kind of the best way to have that beautiful, like gorgeous lawn that I think so many people dream about, but still be kind to the environment, which is the theme of today's segment.
Definitely.
So let's talk about our 4 different varieties now. Amanda, do you want to go ahead and start? What do you have here with you?
So we're going to start with this tall fescue variety right here. This is great for southern and transitional tall fescue lawns. And you'll see growth in as little as 5 days with this one. That's pretty impressive.
Crazy, because I've planted grass in the past, and I feel like it's taken weeks and weeks, and I haven't seen growth. So I love that it's kind of like immediate.
Instant gratification.
Exactly, and everyone loves instant gratification.
Yeah, right? Especially when it's plants.
Exactly. So those that might not be familiar with fescue, it's actually really adaptable and tolerates cold, heat, and drought and shade really well. So it's really known for its durability. So kind of a great option across the board.
Totally. And speaking of drought tolerance, this variety uses up to 30% less water year over year.
I love anything that's low maintenance, and I also love a lower water bill, and so does our planet. So the variety that I'm going to talk about now actually uses 30% less water year after year as well, and this is our sun and shade variety. My little ASMR for everybody at home. So just like the last, you can see growth with this in as little as 5 days, and this variety is actually best for northern and transitional lawns with mixed sun. So if that sounds like your lawn, this would be a good option for you. And I think we have 2 more varieties to talk about, so why don't you introduce our next one?
So I have one here. This is the dense shade variety. It also uses 30% less water year after year, and it grows in as little as 5 days as well. This one is great for areas getting less than 4 hours of sun. So if you have a lot of trees on your property that block out the sunlight, this is the option for you.
Okay, and without further ado, our final one. So the last variety I have here is Bermuda. So great for kind of those sunny southern Bermuda lawns, which sounds so nice, just laying out on your nice sunny southern lawn with a drink in your hand. This type of grass thrives in areas with direct sun and has superior heat tolerance. So if you are one of our southern viewers, this might be a great option for you. And again, 4 different kind of unique varieties here, but guess what? They're all made in the USA, which I think is so cool.
That is amazing, yes. Just another great feature.
Exactly. But a great way to have, again, your beautiful lawn while still being environmentally responsible. So shout out to Pennington. We're gonna watch a quick clip all about kind of our different grass seeds here, and we'll be back to talk about some sustainable finds for all of our gardeners like me and you out there, so stay tuned.
Grow from a smarter angle. See growth in as little as 5 days with Pennington Smart Patch.
Okay, we're back, and these next finds I'm really, really excited about because I am actually an avid gardener, and this is one of my very favorite brands.
Same here. I have a large raised bed garden at home, so seed starting is a big thing for me every spring.
You're doing both cut flowers and veggies, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I try to grow as much as I possibly can.
I love that. I am a big vegetable garden person, and I've grown some fruit in the past too, so I'll have to talk to you about cut flowers.
Yeah,
I feel like that's so
I like
exciting.
to intermix them together. It's really fun.
I love that. Like I said, do a little bit of seed starting myself too, and I feel like it's such a cost-effective way to kind of start your garden. And I also get a little pride knowing that
100%.
I grew something from a seed all the way to.
Yeah, and it can
plant.
be daunting.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that goes into it. You need a lot of products, you need grow lights, you need space to be able to do this, and you need seed starting trays. But we have some stuff that can help you with that.
Absolutely. So with that kind of in mind, good lead in, Amanda, our next sustainable home finds are perfect for kind of making that process of seed starting, I think, a whole lot easier. So both of our products here today are from Ferrymorse. Like I said, one of my favorite brands. They're super well known in the garden community for their seeds. You might see them when you go to like different home improvement stores. I actually cannot hype them up enough. I use Ferrymorse seeds exclusively in my garden. So again, I'm really excited about all the stuff we have here today. Okay, so Amanda, can you go ahead and introduce our first product?
Yes, for sure. This is the Ferrymorse Indoor LED Grow House. It's perfect for plant enthusiasts of all experience levels.
I love that. And first of all, I think it's honestly quite beautiful. Like you really don't think about like, oh, beautiful items when you think about like gardening tools.
Right.
But I think this is kind of stunning. I think it would be kind of the perfect size to fit on a shelf or counter. So it is 12 inches deep and 18 inches tall. So kind of like a really good compact size. And I actually grow herbs on my kitchen counter. So I think something like this would be perfect for that.
Yes,
and
definitely.
I'm a big fan of the bamboo. I have a lot of like bamboo accessories and kind of furniture throughout my house. I think it's honestly just kind of warm and it feels very like modern and clean. So I think it would go really well with a lot of people's home decor.
I totally agree. I love bamboo because it is beautiful, like you say, but it's also really renewable. So just like our EarthFiber cushions that we talked about earlier, the bamboo in this grow house is completely sustainably sourced.
I love that. I think we say gentle harvesting too,
Yes.
which I love that too. It just makes it kind of so much more meaningful when you're buying the product.
It does.
I know you at home, we're not actually going to show this process, but I did build this with my helper, and it was super easy to put together. I think we like clocked in just under 10 minutes. So very, very easy to put together, and they kind of comes with all of the different screws and tools that you need to put it together. So what you can expect to receive when you purchase this, you get the lovely bamboo frame that we talked about. It comes with the LED light strips, which we're going to turn on for you in a minute and show those in action. Those were great because they came with like little screws that you can use to mount them to the underside, but also they came with adhesive. So if you wanted that option, it's there as well too. And then they do have the detachable power cord with the adapter. So without further ado, Amanda, here's the big moment.
I'm
Do you
so
want to
excited.
see it in action?
Yes, let's turn it on.
Okay. So here's our little adapter down here, and
Wow.
bam!
Oh my gosh, this is so good. So
I love it.
These are energy efficient LED bulbs. They have over 50,000 hours of life. And that means like 24 hours a day for I think 6 years.
That's crazy.
It is? That's
Yeah.
a lot of time.
That
That's
is a lot of time. Those
And
are some strong bulbs.
Yeah, so you don't have to change them out, hardly ever.
Well, we know that most people probably aren't going to be running them for 24 hours a day. You could, I guess. Like, more power to you. But the nice thing that I love about this product, I feel like Ferrymorse really did think of everything. So they have a built-in timer on there. So you can actually set the lights to be on for, I think it's 3, 9, or 12 hours of light. And it also has 10 different light intensity settings. So you can kind of customize lighting for your different plants' needs.
Yeah, that's very important because not all plants want all the same conditions. So it's nice that you can change them so that you can help all of your plants thrive.
Absolutely. So I think it's really good for kind of beginners who want to set their plants up for success right off the bat. But it's also great for experienced growers like yourself that kind of want to fine-tune their growing conditions.
Yeah,
So yeah,
totally.
shout out to you, our resident gardener.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is great for not only houseplants, which sometimes, especially in the winter months, they really need a little bit of love as far as light's concerned. But as you can see, it also fits a whole seed starting tray in here. So, and a special shout out to these Jiffy greenhouse kits where you get all of the things that you need to start your seeds.
Yeah, that's really cool. They have like the little like dirt pucks in the bottom, and
Yeah.
so you just pop in your seeds and water, and you're
Yeah,
set
and
up for
then
success.
I mean, if you have your grow light set
Yeah.
up, you just pop it in there, and then you know, a couple weeks come down, you have plants growing.
I love that. Kind of speaking of seed starting, our next product, which we're going to talk about in a minute, is great for that as well. So we're going to watch a quick video about the bamboo grow house, and then we'll be back with another great Ferrymorse product.
Yay!
Okay, we are back with another great Fairy Morse product. Amanda, do you want to do the honors once again and tell us what we have here?
Yes, I will. This is the Fairy Morse pop-up indoor plant stand. It's really great for people who have limited space at home and they want to start seeds indoors.
I love this. I think it is kind of a common misconception with gardening a lot of times that you need acres and acres of land to plant in and tons of space in your house to kind of prep seeds and get started. But I think this product does a really good job of proving that's not the case.
It's totally true. Fairy Morse have done a great job proving that you don't need a lot of space to get started in your own home.
Yes, I think space-saving items like these are a great solution. And I think this kind of leads us into a call for a demonstration.
I agree.
So this is a pop-up grow stand. So we're gonna play kind of a quick clip in the background here showing how easily it pops together. It kind of reminds me of, you know, those drying racks that a lot of people use in their laundry room,
Yes.
but it's so easy to put together and
So true.
no tools are required. So I love that.
That is great.
And kind of like our last product, this one is made of bamboo as well. Like I said, it pops together so easily, and I love that too because it also collapses really easily for storage. So in the off season, when you're not seed starting, you can kind of just collapse that easily and put it like in a closet, under your bed, wherever you want to put it.
Yeah, that is amazing. And speaking of seed starting, this is also designed to fit standard seed starting trays.
I love this. And the shelves, I think, are like spaced well to kind of accommodate all of those seed starting trays and like accessories, kind of like these grow lights. So I love that.
Yeah, definitely.
And like I said, Fairy Morse is one of my favorite brands. I could talk about them all day long, but for time's sake, we're gonna end it here. But they do have so many great products and accessories. So make sure you go check out their Amazon storefront so you can shop all of it. And we're gonna take another really quick break and we'll be back to talk about some products for all of our homesteaders out there.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. Okay, we're back, and these next products I think go really well with our last topic of prepping your garden. If you're like me, gardening and the responsibility of that wasn't enough, so you decided to go full homesteader mode and get some chickens too.
Yeah, that's the truth. I totally relate. Last year, I actually brought home my chickens that I mentioned earlier. So it's been a really fun year of learning about that, and they've been such a great addition to our family. They bring so much joy to us, and we've actually been able to avoid a lot of excess waste in our household by offering the chickens kitchen scraps as well as garden scraps.
I love that. It's kind of like your own little ecosystem in
Yeah,
your house. And
it's
you
fantastic.
cannot beat farm fresh eggs.
No,
So
you cannot.
highly recommend raising chickens. Amanda and I are actually both big fans of the next brand that we're going to talk about, which is K&H Pet Products. A lot of you at home might know them from their dog and cat items. They make really great heated items for your pets, and we'll talk about a heated item from them in a second. But they do have great farm and ranch accessories too. So let's start by talking about our first product. This is the K&H Poultry Water. And fun fact, I actually use this exact water in my chicken's coop, and I love it for a few different reasons. The first reason, I'm gonna flip it around because it has this nice little diagram right here. It has a perch-proof design. So basically a no-roost top, which I am sure you know is super important because your chickens will roost on absolutely everything.
Oh, yes, they will. And when they do, it's not a clean experience.
No.
It's usually a bit of a mess. And this is amazing because it really eliminates that issue altogether.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the next kind of thing I like, I'm gonna remove this guy right here and we'll get back to him in a minute. This is the basin where you put your water, but it does have this little tray right here, which is super cool. This is also BPA free, by the way. It's a
Great.
filtered water tray, so you can take this out. And we talked about chickens kind of being messy little birdies.
Yes,
This
is a game change.
game changer. So if you get wood chips or other unmentionables in your chicken's water, it makes it really easy. You just lift this out. You can take it out to the hose or like wherever you wash out this tray, kind of knock out all the debris, clean it up, and then you just slip it back right in here and it's ready to go. So I love that. And then I'm gonna kind of demonstrate. We don't have a sink in the studio here, unfortunately, with us, but I'll just walk you through the process of it. So another really great thing, it has this no spill cap on it. So you take your basin, you fill it up at the hose, the sink, wherever you're doing that. And then how this works is it has this little plastic thing right here that you click into place. You put this back on here, and then it is no spill.
That's amazing.
Because these do get heavy when you fill them up with water.
Really,
and
though.
so this prevents it from sloshing around all over your
Creating
floors.
a mess. And the handle.
Exactly.
That is so helpful.
Handle's a game changer too, because like I said, these things are heavy. So once you get it out there, you basically put it back on here. And then how the tech of this works is you have this little doodad right here, and you set that down on here, and it basically disengages that little plastic cover that we just showed, and it allows the water to flow freely into your basin. Yeah.
So creative and inventive.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this, and I feel like I only have to fill this up once a week for my chickens.
That's amazing.
So it makes it so you're not having to go out every single day, day in and day out.
Yes.
Yeah, I love this one. I will say this is the unheated version from K&H, so it's great for those of you that might live in, sunny southern climates and don't have to worry about freezing water in the winter.
Yes.
But Amanda and I are coming live here from Michigan. So that is something that we deal with in the winter. So I actually have the heated version of this water from K&H, and I can't recommend it enough. I know you kind of struggled this winter.
I struggled this winter. It's kind of sore subject, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Even though we're into spring now. But when it was really cold, my water would keep freezing. We had a lot of issues with the reservoir freezing as well as cups freezing. And if I would have had that heated water from the start, it would have been so much more.
Okay, well, it sounds like you and everyone at home needs to go check out K&H's Amazon storefront.
Highly recommend.
Highly recommend. They have a great storefront with lots of farm and ranch stuff in there. And they do have a lot of other great heated chicken items. They have a really great heated brooder, which I'm also obsessed with and have at home. But speaking of their heated items, let's go ahead and talk about the other product that we brought here from K&H today.
Yes, so this is the Thermo Peep Pad. This is one of K&H's best sellers, and it's actually made for keeping baby chicks warm right after they're born.
I love that. I'm tempted every time I go in Tractor Supply to get more. So
yes.
I feel like I need one of these too. One thing that I love about K&H, we talked about kind of their heated items. I have to hype them up for their heated items because they do an excellent job with them, is they make heat pads that are specific to a specific type of animal. So they have heated pads for cats, for dogs, and in this case, chickens, because different animals do have different body temperatures, and so they need different levels of heat. So kind of a shout out to them for that.
Yeah, definitely. And this actually has an internal thermostat that regulates the temperature so that it's completely safe for baby chicks.
Yeah. Safety's huge for K&H. I will kind of shout out too that they're MET safety listed, which kind of is very jargony. You at home might not know what that means, but basically what it means is that every part of the product is safety certified, like the entire product, not just an individual part here and there. So I think that is inherently the big difference between K&H and a lot of the other heated chick products on the market. It really is that peace of mind that it's going to be safe for your animals.
Oh,
and then
I don't know about you, but peace of mind makes me more willing to spend some extra money.
Absolutely, yeah. I don't skimp when it comes to my animals.
Never.
I want them to have the best life possible.
No,
and then one other kind of safety call out that I want to make, it does have this lovely steel wrapped cord, so that's just kind of another added safety feature that K&H added there. So I love that. So yeah, huge kudos to K&H for making not only a high quality product, but an environmentally friendly one. The last thing I want to call out about this is it only uses 25 watts to heat. So it's one of the most energy efficient heat sources for baby chicks available on the market. So really cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Huge fans of K&H.
Huge fans of K&H. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, but now that we're on the topic of pets, we're going to come back with one more great pet item from K&H. You'll never guess what it is. But we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
The revolutionary design of the K&H Poultry Waterer is sure to change the world. From the perch-proof tank helping to keep waste out of the water, to the removable filter ring, to the no-leak screw-on tank cap, keeping fresh water for chickens and other poultry has never been easier. Unlike other brands that tend to dump water and make a mess every time you have to remove the tank for changing, the K&H cap can be screwed on. The release plug doesn't open until the tank is set down onto the base. If debris ends up in the water, simply remove the filter ring and gently tap it clean against the side of the coop or a post. We've even made a heated model to keep fresh, ice-free water for your feathered friends, even in the coldest of climates. You'll love the ease, you'll love the design, you'll love the poultry waterers from K&H.
Okay, we're back, and we have one great final pet product from K&H. Amanda, do you want to do the honors again and introduce our next product?
Yes, I'd love to. So this is the original pet cot from K&H. This is K&H's best-selling pet cot, but now in a new size, extra, extra large, and this thing is gigantic.
It's definitely extra, extra large.
Yes.
So great for our bigger pups out there, or if you have 2 pups and you want them to, cuddle on the cot, it's a great size for them too. So K&H is really well known for their pet cots as well, and this is, like you said, the OG. Great for teaching your dog the place command. So we do see a lot of like dog trainers and dog training facilities utilizing this pet cot. But I think it's honestly just a great dog bed for regular pet parents too. In my opinion, kind of the perfect raised dog bed for a few different reasons. So first, it has this machine washable cover. Kind of like we were talking about with our chickens, like animals can be a little dirty. So this makes it a little convenient for you to clean up if your pup gets, mud or anything else on it. It also is really easy to put together, and we're going to show a quick clip, I think, playing now of me building one of their pet cots, but it's super easy to come together and it doesn't require any tools. So yeah, we can watch that clip really quick. You'll see how quick you can just snap one of these together.
Yeah, that's amazing. And because it's so easy to put together, it's great for travel, camping, or even just picnicking in your backyard. It's a great way to make any day feel like Earth Day.
That's really cute. I love bringing my dog everywhere with me, so I feel like I need something like a pet cot like this, and I can bring Winnie camping with me this summer.
So perfect.
So yeah, I love that. And kind of back to our topic of sustainability. So fun fact that pet cots actually are a really sustainable way to help your pup stay cool because they don't use electricity to do so. So kind of you can see here they're raised off the ground, which one keeps your pup from having contact with like hot pavement in the summer or something like that. But having them raised also helps with airflow and circulation underneath. And then K&H cots also have this great mesh center in the center there. So it also helps with airflow and circulation.
Yeah, it's really amazing. And this holds 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, it does. Do you want to demonstrate for all of our viewers at home?
I
feel like we have to, yeah. Okay. Here's the moment of
Here we
truth.
go.
Are you ready?
Oh,
Okay. I mean, yeah.
holding.
You saw it here first. Holds up to 300 pounds. So we're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back to talk about a few more sustainable pet finds. Okay, we're back and we have a couple more eco-friendly finds for your pup. Kind of perfect accessories to go with that last K&H pet cot that we talked about. So Amanda, you've been doing the honors all day. Do you want to go ahead and introduce our next item?
I would love to. So this little guy is Nylabone's lobster-shaped dog chew toy. It's filet mignon flavored throughout.
You can definitely smell the filet
Yes,
mignon
you can.
flavor, so I feel like your pup is going to love that. Kind of like surf and turf for your dog, which is very, very fancy for all our fancy dogs out there. But in all seriousness, I think Nylabone does make really good quality dog chew toys, and I think that's why they're kind of a household name and so well loved as a brand.
Yeah, they definitely are. This one's made from Nylabone's most durable material, so it's really long lasting, and it also supports dog dental health because it's textured.
I love that. We'll show a quick little close-up of all the texture on there. And definitely an eco-friendly option too, which I'll have you talk about in a minute. But I think a lot of people, are going a lot more sustainable in their home decor, but items for your pet might not really be the first place that you think to make sustainable swaps. So tell me a little bit more about the sustainability story here.
Yeah, no problem. So Nylabone's working to minimize waste. So they're actually switching all of their products to be plastic-free and recyclable in packaging. And that means there's hundreds of cubic feet that's saved in landfills.
I love that. And then I do know that Nylabone's also incorporating sustainable solar energy into the production of their chew toys, which I think is so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And they're actually making it their goal to give every dog a happy, healthy, loving home on a cleaner planet.
All the feels. I love that. A great brand to support if you're looking to treat your pup a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe get them a little lobster and filet mignon from Nylabone. And we do actually, I'm very honored, we have a flavor taste tester in the building. So I think Peanut, if you could come in here. Miss Peanut. Oh, she's thinking about it.
Look,
Here she is.
you want to try your lobster dog chew?
Let's see.
Mmm, smells so good.
Little lick.
Did you like it?
She's so ginger about it. So Peanut gives this 2 paws up. We have a really cute, quick video, some other little pups enjoying the lobster chew toy. So we're gonna play that and then we'll be right back to talk about another great product for your pup. Okay, we're back. Peanut is definitely enjoying her Nylabone lobster toy, so I love that for you, Peanut. And we're back with our last sustainable dog find of the day. So Amanda, you've been being my Vanna White all day and introducing everything. Do you want to introduce this one too?
Yes, I'd love to. So this one is great for all my new puppy parents out there. These are Wee Wee Eco Pads from 4 Paws. They're eco-friendly dog pee pads.
Yes, they're great for potty training puppies. I mean, I'm having flashbacks to those days, so shout out to all of the patience of all of you going through that right now, because those days were not fun.
Nope.
But these are really great for, again, potty training puppies, but also great for dogs with incontinence issues. So a fantastic product for kind of both scenarios. Amanda, do you want to walk me through what makes these? Peanut's gonna lay down. She's so tired.
So she loves this toy.
She does love this. Do you want to walk me through what makes these pee pads maybe a little bit different from all of the other ones that are out there?
Yeah, sure. So first off, they have a leak-proof liner that's made from 50% recycled materials. And they also contain plant-based, ethically sourced materials, including sustainably harvested pulp.
I love that. And also, I love a demonstration.
Who doesn't?
Let's do a quick demonstration. Put that leak proof to the test.
Yes.
So I have my Fairy Morse watering can here. Shout
Love
out
that.
Fairy Morse. And we're going to do a little quick demo. So we're going to add some liquid to our pee pad. We're going to give it a minute to absorb. Look at the magic happening. It's like soaking into all
is
the little
definitely absorbing.
diamond patterns in there. Okay, I think we're absorbed. Amanda, do you want to put it
do
to
the
the
honors.
test? Lift it up.
Look at that.
Look at that. No drips, and the table underneath is dry.
Yes, that's perfect. And this is teak, so we wouldn't want it to be ruined by water.
Exactly. So yep, definitely leak proof. They're also non-toxic, and they don't contain a lot of the icky chemicals that you might find in other dog pee pads.
Right, so they're actually free of bleach, dye, BPA, latex, heavy metals, parabens, phthalates, rayon, sulfates, and carcinogens.
That is a heck of a list.
That's a long list.
But that's amazing. I think I'm trying to be a lot more aware of those type of chemicals, not just when buying products for myself, but I think I'm being a lot more cognizant of items that contain those chemicals when I'm buying products for my pets. So I love that they're free of all of that.
I agree. And 4 Paws is another brand that's all about being kind to animals. In fact, this product is actually cruelty-free and not tested on animals.
That's so important. I love that. So great product. Another great brand that we're talking about today. Peanut agrees.
Peanut's so
She's
happy.
hyping up 4 Paws. We're gonna watch one more quick video all about these, and then we'll be back with our final Earth Day finds.
I'm home, Pebbles. Hi.
Okay, we're back with our last eco-friendly Earth Day finds. We've had so many good items today, but we're gonna wrap up by talking about a couple more great pet items. This time for those of you at home that are raising small animals. So Amanda, what do we have here?
Yeah, so this is KT's all-natural Timothy hay. It's perfect for guinea pigs, rabbits, and other small animals to support their digestive health.
Love it. So what makes this hay different from other brands on the market is it's actually naturally grown without any pesticides. Hi, Peanut. Peanut is very interested in the hay. And it also doesn't have any artificial preservatives either.
Yeah, and it's also not genetically engineered.
Love it. One thing that I think is really cool, actually, fun fact for you, is that KT is actually America's #1 hay brand, by the way.
Oh, that is a fun fact.
It is a fun fact. And something that's kind of cool about the Timothy hay is that they hand select this hay to ensure a high nutritional value, and they actually have a specific ratio of proper leaf to stem. So you keep out kind of all the not good parts, and you only get the highly nutritious parts.
That's amazing. I feel like we've been focusing a lot on brands that really care about animals and go the extra mile today.
I completely agree. And we have one more great product from KT today that's also for all of our small animal pet parents out there. This is the KT Clean and Cozy Natural Paper Bedding. And it's basically a bedding that's 100% recycled and made from real natural paper. And we'll do a couple close-ups of all the bedding here. But we have a little bowl of it right here so that we can play with it. Yeah, so do you want to go ahead and
I was gonna
describe it to our viewers?
It's actually quite soft.
It is super soft.
It doesn't feel like normal paper. It feels softer than normal paper.
It definitely does. It's actually made from reclaimed virgin paper.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know what that means.
So the difference is actually in the way that the paper is manufactured. So when we look at other companies that make bedding, they take the short fibers that are actually too small to make into paper during the paper making process. So in other words, competitors are basically just using pulp that's reconstituted into pulped chunks, which is quite a mouthful. But
so that's what makes it so much softer.
Yeah, basically the pulp that competitors are using is not as absorbent. It's also not as soft, and then it does tend to get like a little dusty as it dries. So I think this is just kind of a more clean option for all of our small animal pet parents out there.
Yeah, so basically it's like the king of animal bedding.
I would say it's the king of animal bedding for sure. Again, it's 100% recycled, so you and your fur baby can feel good about being a little bit more eco-friendly. I feel like you and I have talked a lot today about a lot of great products in honor of Earth Day, and I'm really excited to go out and shop them all. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I found some things I definitely need today.
Awesome. And a reminder that all of you at home can shop anything that we've mentioned today, either directly below or off to the side, depending on if you're on desktop or mobile. So go shop all of those awesome finds, and then definitely follow us because we're going to be going live very soon throughout the season. So stay tuned. And thanks for joining me today to help host.
Thank you for having me.
You knocked it out of the park. So we'll have you back again.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I loved being here.
Awesome. And thank you all at home for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Having high quality hay that your pet wants to eat is important. And so making sure that you can consistently offer that fresh, high quality hay and have them excited to eat the hay that you know is so important for them really goes a long way.